If you think radio doesn't work, you're doing it wrong. Today's Mastering Marketing video is for the skeptical small business owner who thinks radio doesn't work. Whether you believe radio is an effective marketing medium or not, in this video, I'll show you how to make it work to solve the two main jobs of small business marketing: converting existing demand to pinpoint the 5% in market for the product or service that you offer now, and creating future demand, building brand recognition and trust with the 95% who aren't in need of whatever you offer right now, but may be interested sometime in the future. By the end of this video, you'll understand the 95-5 rule, the 4 keys needed for a successful ad campaign, the 8 characteristics of successful ads, and why it's important to be known before you're needed. Stick around, we're about to dive in. Welcome to Mastering Marketing, your daily dose of marketing wisdom. My name is Keith Hanshaw, and for the past 30 years, I've been a small business owner. In 1990, I enlisted in the Air National Guard and went to school to become an Air Force weapons instructor with the 193rd Special Operations Wing in Middletown, PA. It was that service that introduced me to challenge coins and opened up the door to use my artistic passion to do what I love, which is designing custom challenge coins. But that's a different video. My military instructor background gave me the skills for how I share and teach marketing to small business owners today. So that's what we're going to do. After joining the 193rd, I was brought on to the Pennsylvania National Guard Counter-Drug Program, home to the Northeast Counter-Drug Training Center. Our facility provided free training, free lodging, and free meals for law enforcement officers coming for different drug-related courses. I was hired as part of the tech services section. We handled class photos, AV presentations, graphic work, photo, video work, projects like that. Our team also taught a law enforcement photography class that specialized in night surveillance techniques. I've been teaching for the past 30 years, and this podcast is a way of sharing experiences, research, tips, and recommendations to help you get the most out of your marketing dollars, debunk misconceptions, and show you how to plan your marketing budget to get the best ROI. So let's dive in with a simple question. Why do people buy things? Why do you buy things? You need it or want it, right? But what creates these needs and wants? Well, triggering events in our lives create needs and wants. For example, if you go out to a meeting and realize you have a flat tire, that's a triggering event. It's a triggering event because you didn't wake up this morning thinking about tires and say, gee, where can I get a tire fixed today, right? But something happened in your life. In this case, you got a flat tire that triggered the need for a product or service. So who are you going to call? What business comes to mind, and why is this important? It's important because the decision to buy takes place in our minds, not in a store, not online. We think about what we want or need and who we're going to get it from. The importance of being known is to become the brand or business that customers think of first and feel best about when a triggering event happens in their life, causing a need or want for the product or service that you offer. So, how do you become known? Well, you have a lot of local media options to choose from, but which options are going to work best for your type of business? Nielsen looked at 3,200 successful marketing campaigns over a 6-year period and identified 8 characteristics that all successful advertising has. Number 1, you need to reach people, and you need to reach them in large numbers. And as you can see, every media option available reaches customers in some fashion, right? Billboards, people drive by. TV, they watch commercials. Radio, they hear it. Digital, they're connecting online. Number 2, the most successful advertising influences close to the point of purchase. That means don't spend money advertising in areas where you don't have customers. Doesn't make sense to advertise in San Francisco if your business is in Houston. Stick to a tight 1 to 5 mile radius if you're just starting. Expand as you grow. Number 3, the best performing advertising should provide local consumer interactions. Your advertising should connect with your target audience and look for opportunities to sponsor or support community-related events so your name's associated with the community. Number 4, the best performing advertising creates an emotional connection. Simply said. Number 5, Successful ads build trust and credibility in your brand. Number 6, your advertising should be unskippable. Think about TV. Do you watch TV commercials now, or you record shows you want to watch and then fast forward through them? Number 7, the best performing advertising should be cost effective. Finally, number 8, you should be able to deliver affordable ads quickly. If you look across the slide, you'll see every media option out there has merit in different categories here between the 8 characteristics. But radio truly is the only local media option that checks off all 8 boxes. That's why radio consistently delivers the highest return on investment of any local media option out there, and why it should always be your base marketing buy. Successful advertising also shares in 4 keys. You need reach, frequency, consistency, and a great message. If you're missing one of those keys, your advertising probably isn't working like it should. Here's an important marketing rule that I want to share. This will help you put marketing in perspective. A lot of times, business owners are quick to pull the plug, thinking their advertising isn't working. You assume that form of advertising must just not be right for your type of business and move on to try something else. Here's why they weren't lined up around the block the week that your commercials aired for the first time. It's called the 95-5 rule. And that teaches us that at any given time, only a small number of people are ever in market for the product or service that you offer. I tell all of my clients up front, you're going to hate me after the first month because you're going to spend money, but you're not going to see much return. By the second month, your friends and family are going to start blowing up your phone and telling you they heard or saw your commercial. And by the third month is when most businesses start seeing that return on investment. And from that point, as long as you continue to do the marketing that you're doing, you'll continue to grow. Now, let's get into the basics of how advertising works. Successful advertising makes your brand easy to think of and easy to buy by creating positive feelings and associations through broad reach ads that people find interesting and enjoyable, and targeted activation that they find relevant and useful. Advertising is a long-term, consistent investment in future sales, and marketing has 2 important jobs. One is converting existing demand, creating leads, generating sales now through tightly targeted short-term persuasive messages. The second is to create future demand. It creates a memory, influences future sales, has broad reach, and it's long-term, creating positive emotions. Sales uplift over time, converting existing demand, generates short-term sales uplift. Creating future demand steadily builds sales over time. If you only do sales events, no future demand is created. Demand for the brand stays flat, and sales plateau when demand is exhausted. Conversion activity stops working as there's no more demand. When future demand is created consistently, sales growth can be maintained. Future demand is consistently built. Demand is converted at a sustainable rate as it's created. Conversion activity continues to work as new demand becomes available. Let's look at how advertising spend today affects future sales. Advertising impact takes place over an extended period of time. 18% of the money that you spend today affects sales this month. Only 18%. 24% of the money that you spend today is going to affect your sales 2 to 5 months from now. And 58% of the budget that you spend today is affecting your sales 6 months down the road more. Radio and digital targeting complement each other to tackle both of the marketing jobs that need attention. Why do digital and radio work so well together? Well, when you use AM and FM radio to create future demand and digital solutions to convert existing demand through the consumer journey from awareness to positive feelings to consideration and then finally purchase. Nielsen examined 4 cross-media plan scenarios with different base media, meaning the base media was either radio, TV, print, or outdoor, all with the same budget. Each plan had a base of 60% of that media and 20% digital and 20% connected TV, all within a $500,000 budget. Nielsen's analysis revealed that a cross-media plan with AM/FM radio as the base buy generates the greatest market reach, outperforming TV, print, and outdoor base plans. Combining AM/FM radio with digital investments, online video, social media, digital display, delivers significant incremental reach and reach growth. Here are the key points. Only a small proportion of consumers are in market at any point in time. The vast majority are not in the market. They're not thinking about the category, and they don't notice sale events. Marketing has two equally important jobs: converting existing demand and creating future demand. Each requires a different creative and media strategy. Converting existing demand usually takes the form of a short-term sale event. Creating future demand generates memories via broad reach, entertaining ads that make people feel something. The addition of AM/FM radio to an existing digital-only campaign causes reach to surge, and vice versa. A radio-only plan, when you add digital to it, causes the reach to surge. Now, according to Nielsen, an AM/FM radio base plan with digital extensions drives the greatest market reach, more than a TV base buy, print, or outdoor. Let's talk about TV commercials. What happens when a portion of a TV and digital plan is shifted to radio with no increase in budget? By simply reallocating 20% of the TV budget to radio, according to Nielsen Media Impact, adding AM/FM radio to the media plan generates a 28% increase in reach with the same spend. Let's explore a case study of a local veteran-owned small business right here in central Pennsylvania. Phil Stuck is the owner of Mr. Sticky's in Mechanicsburg, PA, with a new location on the lower level of the Hershey Fresh Market in Hershey, PA. I got to warn you, they're extremely addictive. Now, I know I told you not to expect results until about your third month, right? But in whatever your media mix is. So Phil Stuck used radio on Wink 104 to promote his business and generate new traffic. Wink 104 did a business spotlight on his business and offered listeners the opportunity to grab a $50 gift certificate to Mr. Sticky's for just $25. Thursday afternoon between 3 and 5 on Wink 104 in Harrisburg, the station did a 2-hour business spotlight on Mr. Sticky's to let listeners know starting tomorrow they could grab one of the deals. Friday morning, Phil met me at Wink 104, and we went into the Wink 104 studio for a 2-minute interview with Sue Campbell from the Wink Wake Up Show. That afternoon, when he arrived to the Hershey Fresh Market, he had 3 people walk up to him and ask, "Hey, was that you on the radio this morning?" The next day, he said he had 4 people walk up to him and tell him that they heard him on the radio. And he said, "You know what? I wasn't expecting that immediate of a response. But out of the 7 people who walked up, 5 of them bought." He says every day since then continues to bring new customers, and he's judging the success of his campaign by cash register sales. Let's look at some radio statistics right here in Central PA, in the Harrisburg market. Wink 104, 105.7 The X, 93.5 WTPA, Hot 106.7, and Sports Radio Harrisburg are all reaching large audiences across various demographics, giving you great reach. Wink 104 dominates the market, targeting adults 25 to 54 with a substantial weekly audience and a strong online presence. 105.7 The X, targeting adults 18 to 49 and covers the broad areas including Harrisburg, York, and the Lancaster metros, reaching nearly 150,000 adults every week. Cumulus media stations Wink 104, WQXA 105.7 The X, and 93.5 WTPA deliver strong performance during prime listening hours, reaching adults 35 to 64. Wink 104, 105.7 The X, and 93.5 WTPA rank as top stations for adults 35 to 64, offering excellent marketing reach and engagement. Sports Radio offers sports talk shows throughout the week and is the home to NFL, Penn State football, Harrisburg Senators, and NCAA basketball here in central Pennsylvania. Radio can still be a powerful tool for small businesses marketing when used correctly. You can do anything wrong and not get results, right? But imagine what you can do if you do it right. What's that worth to your future business? I encourage you to explore radio advertising and take advantage of its potential to reach new customers and grow your brand. By adding a second digital marketing layer to your mix, you're generating a 19% lift in your overall ROI. If you're struggling to generate new customers and you'd like my help, reach out through my office, 717-901-3461. If you found this video helpful or informative, hit that subscribe button. Click the like button to let me know you liked it, and then click that bell if you want to be notified when I release new content. I can help you grow your business.